Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back again to a rather wet Lake District. And I've just been dropped off at Walnut Scar car park, which is a pay display car park just behind me, and I'm doing a linear walk that's going to take me through the Coppermines, and I want to try and photograph a couple of the waterfalls there again, because up high, as you can see up here, this is Coniston Old Man in the cloud, and also really strong winds. I think 50-60 mile an hour winds forecast today, and it's meant to rain all day, although I checked the weather forecast again just before I left, and the rain might just start to ease a little bit by sort of 11 or 12, which is now 11 o'clock. But the waterfalls that I want to look at are along Churchback, which is right down near Coniston. There's Lever's Waterfall, which is up by Lever's Water, and then there's another waterfall I think just on the outflow of low water. So I'm going to have a look at all of those, and the Pudding Stone as well, which is a big boulder, and what else? Yeah, just the remains of the Coppermines, which will be really interesting to see and hopefully get a few photographs of. Now, just as I make my way along towards the Coniston Coppermines, there's actually an ancient historic relic down here, so I can see a bunch of stones and stuff. And now the bracken is still dying off, it's still quite high, so you can't see the rest, but there's actually an ancient homestead down there, and these tend to date all the way back to sort of the Bronze Age, and would have been generally a small farm. There might have been a little wall protecting the house, and then generally a thatched timber building, and built on this slope. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually used the natural slope as part of the wall as well. But this place here, and all the way down towards Torva in that direction, is littered with ancient remains just like that. Well, from where I am at the moment, I've got such a clear view looking down at lots of the Coppermines down here, and I can see Lever's Waterfall actually just over there, and also the youth hostel down here. And I'm going to be heading across all of this landscape over towards the waterfall. Fingers crossed I can get up towards Lever's Water and nip across to the nice obvious path that leads me back down to the youth hostel. So I'm now starting to see some of the relics of the industry that was in full swing from the 17th century, and I'm currently level with a level. So this would have been a mine that was drilled directly into the mountain to try and get to the best ore veins inside. And now there's a stream running out of it. So I'm just arriving at the Pudding Stone, which is this enormous rock here, and I'm assuming this has probably fallen from one of the crags much higher up. But there's something here that I was not expecting, and that is the outflow of low water. So this is low water beck here, and it is so impressive. There is nothing on the map indicating there's even any waterfalls coming from there. Even though the ground is steep, you would assume that there is, but surely they would have written something on the map for that, because that's a cascade of probably, oh god, easily 300 feet all the way down, and there's a really, really awesome fall right in the middle where it goes through a narrow gully. I'm shocked that doesn't have a name. It should have some kind of force name, because that is absolutely stunning. So this impressive waterfall is Lever's waterfall, and I managed to capture a nice photo of it, so that was one of my goals for today. I'm not going to carry on further up. I know there's not a footbridge up there, so I just don't think I'm going to have a chance to cross, so I'm going to head back down the same path, cross over the bridge I was at earlier, and then continue my way down Coppermine Valley, and then check out Churchbeck as well, just as I reach Coniston. I've literally just crossed the footbridge, look, it is here, and I've come across another level, this one really close, look at this. I imagine this was a level that would have had a tram line, like almost like a small railway line going in. I don't know how deep it goes, it just turns black in there, and the water runoff is actually going inside, so I wouldn't be surprised if many of the other levels in there are flooded. But this is where I take the path down past the youth hostel, which I saw earlier, and whoa, that rain, and then head down Churchbeck. Now this rain was meant to be really heavy all day, and it's actually been relatively light, it's just been persistent, which is why I'm absolutely soaked. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to keep up to date with future uploads, and I'll see you next time.